Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another cheeky video, and it's an interesting one, and it's a video that is a little bit different to what we normally do. I really want to take a look at Sam Bankman-Fried, and I think that it's an interesting subject to be looking at. And we all saw BitBoy have a little bit of a rant, the self-proclaimed poster boy of cryptocurrency, one of pure innocence, calling out someone else in the space for being very, very bad for crypto, which is really interesting. And you know, some might say that it's comical, but you know, with all that said, let's put a microscope over Sam. Let's see what is being posted in the media. And do let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. You know, is it that Sam is just pure innocence trying to be good for the crypto space? Or is he that wolf in sheep's clothing? Really interesting subject, this one, and it's going to be maybe surprising and a little bit educational for people to find out a little bit more about Sam. Obviously, none of this is my opinion. This is all, you know, free to find on the internet. And yeah, I wanted to go through it and just put that little microscope over and see, is Sam somebody we should be trusting in the crypto space? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. There we go. So there's the first article. Crypto exchange FTX to compensate API phishing victims with as much as $6 million. I mean, that seems pretty generous on the face of it. So Sam Bankman-Fried has said that this is the last time FTX will compensate users for phishing attack. So cryptocurrency exchange FTX has agreed to reimburse victims of this weekend's phishing attack with up to $6 million, according to the exchange CEO, Sam. Now, basically, yeah, these phishing scams, I guess there was another one. I wasn't aware of it. I mean, this isn't that old. It's you know, it's maybe a week old or so. But you know, I wanted to bring this up. Now, is this generous from Sam, or is there more that Sam and FTX could be doing to prevent this sort of stuff from happening? I personally think that there's probably more that they could be doing in order to safeguard customers. If it's really, you know, that easy to you know, I guess, do these attacks, then there must be something FTX can do to improve the situation. So maybe they're going to spend the money that they keep spending compensating people on improving the security of the exchange. You know, just a thought. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Moving on, FTX to launch its own stable coin soon, says Sam. And, you know, is this something we should be concerned about? Do we need another stable coin? I mean, there's many stable coins out there. I guess my question here is, you know, what is it that Sam is looking to achieve by having his own stable coin? Really interested to find out more on that. Again, I'm not sure how much I like this sort of stuff, and you know, it leads me into a few things later on in the video. The next thing, FTX founder Sam points to Coinbase as a potential acquisition target for his company. So a couple of questions off the back of this. Are Coinbase struggling then? Potentially they are. So, you know, just make sure, and it's just my opinion, that you keep your crypto safe. And Coinbase have come out in the past and said that they will utilize customers' crypto on the exchange to pay off debts. So look, for me, it's keep it on a hardware wallet. We have a Ledger device link in the description of the video. Obviously, get direct from the manufacturer. Our link will take you there in the description of the video. So, you know, I prefer to just keep my crypto off of exchanges, but it interests me from one aspect in particular. Maybe Coinbase are struggling and Sam is looking to take over. You know, again, this guy seems to be sort of buying up everything alongside, perhaps the founder of Binance. And again, it's okay to a point, but there's an awful lot of centralization that is going to be occurring. If these companies, these exchanges, people like Sam and so forth are able to purchase up all these big companies. Moving on, and this is where it gets really interesting. The links between FTX and Tether, and actually they were far closer to Celsius than anyone may have realized. And again, this I'm going to say is allegedly. We'll go through everything in this article. It's not from me. I just want to cover everything here. So basically, they've started this company has started to do a bit of an investigation. Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF is the abbreviation there, companies, and Celsius. So there's lots of links. It turns out that FTX and SBF, Celsius and Tether are far more financially linked than previously thought. And this is something that's really interesting, because it's the same with Alameda Research, and my thoughts and opinions of Alameda Research is they're a terrible company. And one of the reasons why I don't particularly like Sam is because of the practices of his companies, and Alameda Research is one of those. Now, don't get me wrong, business can be ruthless, and that's probably why Sam is where he is today. But they have taken the piss out of retail. Let's be quite frank. So, the likes of the stuff that happened between them and Reef is the go-to example of that. So go research what happened between Alameda Research and Reef Finance if you want to find out more about that. Don't get me wrong, stupidity from the team on the Reef side of things, in my opinion. But was there a need for Alameda Research to dump on retail? It all looks, rosy, and Sam looks like, an absolute angel when he's coming out and saving companies and trying to look like the poster boy. But actually, he's got a bit of a really questionable business ethic, in my opinion, with some of the previous activities I've seen in the space from Alameda Research. So Celsius allegedly used FTX as a trading platform to support its own 𝗬 token by buying more than 40 million 𝗬 in 2021. So look, Celsius purchases of 𝗬, basically are around 750 million fundraising round at a 3 billion valuation, led by West Cap and CDPQ. After freezing withdrawals, Celsius allegedly used FTX exchange to liquidate millions of dollars in customers' assets. It used the funds to pay back DeFi loans and also got a $104 million loan from FTX discharged. So again, the likes of Alameda Research and FTX, they got all their money back, right? At least that's what I'm reading into this. Celsius sent hundreds of millions of dollars worth of stable coins through FTX to distribute the proceeds to institutional borrowers. The loans included significant disbursements to failed crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital. I mean, did they really need to pay back another bankrupted company? Again, it's questionable. Alameda Research made enough unsecured loans to Celsius Network to become one of its biggest creditors. Alameda Research also managed fund, which became Celsius' biggest creditor. Celsius Network and Sam Bankman-Fried have close ties to Tether as well, allegedly. So look, some really interesting stuff detailed here. How much knowledge did FTX and SBF have about Celsius trades is a question here. SBF hinted that he might buy Celsius's remaining assets in a play similar to Voyager Digital. And basically, what he talks about is, playing closer to the market conditions, the fair market price. Really interesting stuff. But look, it's difficult to imagine that SBF overlooked that Celsius or someone connected to it bought a lot of sell on FTX since FTX added sell spot markets in 2021. Court filings show that Celsius Network bought nearly 42 million sell between May and December 2021. What's really interesting is they have allegedly got, really strong ties to Tether as well. According to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, both SBF and Celsius Network have ties to Tether. The issuer of USDT, Tether, initially claimed that USDT was 100% backed by cash, but now admits that USDT is backed by a basket of assets, including cash and cash equivalents. It recently claimed that it replaced commercial papers with US Treasury bills. However, they have been caught lying about their reserves in the past, allegedly. So, look, Tether became an early investor in Celsius when it invested $10 million in its first funding round 2 years ago. It loaned Celsius $1 billion worth of USDT in 2021 and made $97 million profit when the now bankrupt crypto lender defaulted on the loan back in May 2022. So look, it's really interesting. Sam's Alameda Research received 36.7 billion in USDT and routed 30 billion in USDT to FTX. Most of the balance went to other exchanges, with as much value in USDT routed through Alameda Research and FTX. SBF will naturally defend Tether despite their track record. So look, it's really interesting stuff. So the other thing to mention, and maybe this is worrying you, let me know your thoughts and opinions, but FTX look to be trying to get a seat at the table within government. Again, I'm not sure that this is a positive thing. It really does kind of feel, and again, it's just my opinion, it does kind of feel like Sam is trying to, shape the regulations, the future regulations of cryptocurrency. And I guess my thoughts and opinions are this will be, situated more towards his benefits and what he wants rather than perhaps what is beneficial for the whole, crypto space. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, Sam. I have some big question marks over what his actual agenda is and whether he's good for the space, but I am interested to get to know what your thoughts and opinions are on Sam. Do let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.